national championship. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Got it. Fights through a tackle. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
Boy, the first carry of the game, and it ends with a fumble. Chris, you and I know this staff. We might see the backup get some reps on the next drive.
Gets a chance to start with a short field. And here's the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. And we're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's caught in the crossing pattern. Touchdown, Trojans, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. And they get set now to try PAT.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make him pay.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hussein. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they bumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. They begin with a quick throw to the left.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Cheek. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
First down. They're going to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen, be short of the first down mark.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that one's picked off. What a play. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25. What a play for this defense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Trojans hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. State offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw. The catch is made. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Scanning the field. It's Cheek. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And he'll set up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The ball is picked off.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure he's living up to that right now.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Using his legs, it's Murphy. Throws a stiff arm. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Murphy. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. End zone ahead. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Bringing it out, it's Hussein. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Trojans moving quickly down the field here.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Throwing off play action. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Trojans pick up enough to get a first down there. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tight end goes in motion. Here comes a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Wants to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Murphy. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Murphy. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hussein. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. room to run. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Dropping back, it's Cheek. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now,
he fires this throw and is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a hit.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Back to throw. It's Cheek. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down play coming up. It's an option look. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Defense is coming after him. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback's scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And that's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To the air, it's Cheek. Catch made on the out route. Great footwork, a big opening now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. QB decides to keep it here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go with a very short game.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and you can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the Trojans will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
14.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Trojans offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Close to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the minute.
Here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, USC. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense...
He's in the clear. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Finding some room at the 25. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Nittany Lions come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the move now. Here's a target, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Cheek. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State. That's how you finish a play. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Murphy. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught quickly. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. Looking to throw. It's Cheek. Caught for the completion. He'll earn the 1st down, but paid for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a fumble. Well scooped up on the defense. And midfield. Ball carrier finally out of bounds, but a huge pickup by the offense to end this 3rd quarter. And it's USC in Funkirk as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. He'll test the right side here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be a return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass. It's Cheek. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback,
The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Lets it go. On the outside, it's Murphy. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Here's a 1st and 10 play. That's a design quarterback keeper. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. He breaks free. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Chewing clock with the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass this time. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll give it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Trojans.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Hussein. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Play action here on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the USC offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hussein. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To the air. It's Cheek. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down. We're going to throw it. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but
he'll take a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a player.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
And that's a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And this pass is caught. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these four verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
He escapes the pocket. He's looking deep again. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense, to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's running out of time here. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. The pass falls incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.